Hello and welcome back to Elliott's Minecraft Survival Guide. This is episode 4, and if you remember, in episode 3 we did in fact die, and I, off camera, made my way back to where we went, and I picked up a lot of my goods that had been scattered about from our unfortunate accident with Creeper. And now we are going to venture on and see if we can find some iron. Of course, one thing we always want to have ready for any kind of trouble is a sword. And oh my, there's another creeper. They tend to turn up when you don't want them to, unfortunately. And it always seems like whenever I'm in the middle of doing something, these guys show up to do battle. Now, unfortunately, as I continue to roam around, our main objective at this point is to get some iron. Because we need, well, armor for one. Let's see. Yep, this is the way out. There's a fork in the road. So I'm going to put up 2 torches there. And then I'm going to continue on in this direction. And I hear a lot of water. Iron, finally! See kind of that dull brown tan color. And that is iron. So we're going to go pick this up here. Looks like a lot of it. So this is actually kind of exciting. This is good. After kind of having bad events happen. Wow, a lot of iron. A lot of iron. This is quite good. You usually do not find iron in patches that potent, I guess is a good way to say that. 22 out of 1 shot. That is impressive. And more iron. This is a good day. Now this is more typical of a deposit. You'll usually find between like 4 and 8 pieces unless it's along an edge, and then you might find less because the pathways tend to kind of cut through what was already there. We have 29 altogether. That will make a good amount of iron. And, oh, I completely missed this. This is... Oops. Even more iron. It's a good day. Okay. I'm going to stick that there and not on a wall. Just basically to light it up so we don't have any mobs spawning down here. Because spawning mobs cause problems, as we saw before. We do not want mobs sneaking up on us. Especially when we're relatively unprotected as we are right now. Alright. 38. Wow. 38 on our trip down. Remember, these are our exits, as we discussed before. So I'm actually going to head back up to the surface. And we will... Whew. This is fun. Actually, while we're waiting on daylight, which is about halfway through night right now, so we got about 5 minutes or so. Go ahead and explore this a little bit more. Kind of see some shine from outside going on, and sure enough, woohoo. Well, we'll go ahead and put that on the outside. We'll mark that as another entrance to this grand and wonderful cave. This is actually a really cool cave. After hunting around and not finding anything at all, and then we finally run into this. This is quite the cave. Okay, we were going this way, and continue our path along here. Oh, more iron. Good. Actually, I'm going to wear down this tool, and that way, put that there. Is this going on? Aha! Into a place that we've already been. Oh, this goes right into the dead end that we saw before on the very first leg. So a good note, and something that I tend to forget, unfortunately, is when you see gravel, it's not necessarily the end of the road. Of course, whenever there's anything there, it's not necessarily the end of the road. There very easily could be something on the other side of that wall. All you have to do is go explore, which is kind of the fun part of this game. There's a lot of exploration that you can do with literally almost infinite directions to go. And we're back to our dead end again. Oh, I suppose it won't hurt to gather a little more coal here, because there are a few projects down the road that we will need to get this. We'll explore making bricks, we'll explore making... You know what, I best just... There's literally like hundreds of things that are going through my mind that we could make and talk and discuss about. Unfortunate side effect of liking this game a lot is you tend to kind of want to keep playing it. And there's lots of things that I've built in the past. I've actually, unfortunately, lost some of my information before I started backing up some of my stuff, and I've lost some kind of cool creations. Alright, let's head back to the surface. Oops. Because it should be... Oh boy. that was fun. All right. Night has given way to day. Oh, there's our little side there. This starts into the mountainous range. And see, we are off in this direction, I believe. Oh, I did it again. Don't like doing that. Okay. That actually... Yes, I'm going in the right direction. And here is that staircase that I made. Actually, kind of a little handy marker. Actually, I probably should stick closer to the river over here, seeing that my place is basically next to the river. And we should actually be very, very close now. Because, where was it? I saw it there. There it is. It's actually a little bit of a landmark right there. Which means we should be actually, if I can get up here, I'm looking for my beacon that I put up, and I do not see it. And actually, I think I'm on the wrong side of that mountain now, looking at it. If I remember right, should actually be able to see that from here. Let's go back up. Better eat some food while I'm up here. So here's this, and I should be just back, basically beyond where that tree's at. Get up on top of here. Okay, I'm going to have to put some more beacons around to keep myself in place and where I am. There it is. I was in the right direction, more or less. Wrong river. Well, right river, wrong direction. I followed it the other way. But the good news is now I am back. This is a good lesson to learn from my expense right here. Beacons are good, and you can actually build directional beacons by placing torches only on one side or on two sides, kind of pointing like a diagonal to point you in the directions that you need to go. Alright, now for the lesson of cooking up all of this wonderful iron that we got. Now, as always, fuel goes in the bottom, and we'll stick our product in the top, in this case iron ore, and it will spit out iron. And we are almost out of time for this episode. I really don't want it to get too long, so I'm going to call it quits for here, and we're going to learn about crafting iron in the next episode. So sit tight, and I'll have the next episode starting shortly.